Guys, we are here, tremendous turnout from incredible artists across the country, and so delighted to have the Rankin family standing to my right. Welcome to dinner television, Heather, Cookie, Jimmy, the Rankin, the trio! Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The call went out, obviously. When you first heard about Fort McMurray, your connection, your feeling about Fort McMurray when, of course, this was happening.
Which is terrible, terrible, terrible. We know so many Cape Bretoners. We have a lot of family. We know so many transplanted Atlantic Canadians who make their living in Fort McMurray, and some have been making their home there for a few generations, actually. And so, you know, when anything like this happens at home in our small communities, we always step up and try and do what we can to help out, and this was just an obvious thing for us to be part of.
Oh, it's so wonderful. When I saw you guys on the bill, I thought, yes, of course. It's an emotional night. I don't know if you can feel sort of I'll ask you this, Cookie, can you kind of feel the emotion sort of in this ginormous arena tonight?
Yes, I can. And what's really interesting is how small the world is, because I was in Nashville at the time and I heard it on CNN, this enormous fire that was happening up in Fort McMurray, and the first thing I said, oh my God, this is my family that this is happening to, and I called what I call Family Central, Donna Bug, Beaton, and I said, is everybody okay? Please tell me everybody's okay, because we're just freaking out here.
Yeah.
So it's just so wonderful to be here and to experience the community come together for such a really good cause.
And you talk about community, and it's almost like we've got the very of music communities. By nature, you spend a lot of time on the road. I can imagine that, I mean, you as a family, but also, Jimmy, even you individually, you've toured just about every part of this country, I would imagine. So you know that the sense of community here tonight to be on stage and to represent the Rankin family is huge. Your response when you heard about what was happening with Fort McMurray?
Same as Cookie. I was in Nashville, and generally in the States, you don't hear a lot about Canada on the media, and the fire in Fort McMurray was all over NPR and CNN and radio, all over the radio. So very concerned, you know, because as Cookie said, we have a lot of relatives and family out there, and so we're just glad to be here. We were wondering what we could do. You know, we did a little bit on the internet to encourage people to donate and help out, and so when we got the call to do this, there was no questions asked. We made time and came out, and glad to be here. And there's representation from all over the country here. It's a great day and a great night. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. And you know, you talk about music, but the healing powers of music. You know, like I think you are as musicians. I mean, we raise you up because music heals. Music also brings people together, and it feels like that's what this night is intended to do.
Very much so. There's a very, very good feeling here today amongst the audience and then performers. Everybody's just psyched up. It's very, very, very good to be here.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. It's the Rankin family, ladies and gentlemen, and this is amazing. This is what it's all about. The feeling here tonight in the stadium is amazing, and of course, as you can see, it's getting right packed up, and we're going to be here all night long.
Dinner Television is sponsored by Canada Diagnostic Centres, offering X-ray, ultrasound, and pain management services in Edmonton and Sherwood Park.